What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode. I just messed up the intro. What's going on, guys? Welcome to season 2, episode 4 of BoxInOne. I'm here with Samajai, Henry, roischand, Daniel Robles. I'm Joachim Powell. How we feeling today, fellas? How we feeling today?
Great, honestly.
Shit, bad.
Royce, you never answered the
Yeah,
question.
we good. Cavs won yesterday. Feeling good.
We
Yeah,
are
'cause we're
good.
third
We got.
in the West, bro. We're good, bro.
No. Shut up.
Luka's number one
How do I
in
mute
points
this
per
man?
game.
How do I mute this
Yes.
man? How do I mute this
Yes.
man?
Boo,
And guess what, bro? We got the
boo
best
this
one
man.
here, bro.
Boo
We got
him,
Lola
boo
here.
him.
We got Lola here. She wants to be here. Nah, she looks.
Does she?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. Nah, look, see, she'll be here.
She chill.
She
BoxInOne
chill.
mascot. Thunder 16-1 without J-Dub. They turned an 18-point deficit last night against the Jazz into a 40-point blowout win almost. Clippers are currently one of the bottom teams in the West. But speaking of the Clippers, James Harden 55, 3, and 7 tonight. Not tonight, but 55, 3, and 7 today against the Charlotte Hornets. Can James Harden stop the Clippers' pick of doom? And if he does not stop the Clippers' pick of doom, are the Thunder the next dynasty? I'm going to start with Royce.
First off, James Harden, my GOAT, you're so tough. Second of all, no. The Clippers are cooked. As good as James Harden is, I don't think he can pull them out of this hole. Like, play-in, maybe, playoffs, I don't know, but, like, they're already 4-11. They're, like, 10 games almost outside of being, like, a top 6 team. If they're going to have to become a top 6 team, they're going to need a lot more than just Harden.
They're going to need Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah, no, but I agree with Royce.
God.
I do feel like this team, or Harden, is being held back by this team, and I think that's just gonna hurt the Clippers even more, if that makes any type of sense. Because I feel like if you look at Bradley Beal he's out for the season already. I feel like he shouldn't have never been signed to that team. I don't think he should have never been thought about it. Kawhi, I feel like it's been kind of eh. The whole team's been kind of very mid, and it's kind of surprising to me because last year this team could have been one of the more better contenders, and now it's just like a flop. So with that being said, I think now that the Thunder, well, they've had that pick, I think we could also consider like, well, we've already considered it, but like Paul George, that whole trade with Paul George is arguably one of the worst trades ever. Yeah, I think it is the worst trade ever.
It's got to be. That or the KG trade, it's got to be the worst two.
I think the Clippers need to go down to the G League. And Harden, just keep getting buckets, little bro. Very obvious at this point in time.
Little bro.
The Clippers are not winning.
Oh,
Big bro?
Yeah,
You
bro.
mean big bro?
Oh, little bro.
He tapped in
It's
like
at
that?
this point, bro. If you Harden, I ain't gonna lie, your only goal should just be like cementing yourself as like better than D Wade by like in
Which
terms of
he's already
accolades
done.
outside
This
of
podcast can agree.
like just get the career numbers, bro. Like you ain't winning nothing no time soon. Just get your scoring total points up, your assists. Just get the stats up, bro. You ain't winning on this team. The Clippers know that. You know that. Just hoop, bro.
That's basically what James Harden is doing right now. And I think for James Harden's sake, he would look really good in a Boston Celtics jersey. But since that's probably not going to happen, or a Golden State Warriors jersey, it depends. I'm just throwing teams out there.
This is
I
just
just
losing at
Mike
this point.
cut his
Hey,
mic.
we need a new host.
No, realistically, like if I would want James to go somewhere, it's going to be a weird team, but put James Harden in Minnesota. Put James Harden
Actually,
in
not that
Minnesota.
bad.
Put James Harden in Minnesota. If you actually want him to be like on a
California
team
to
that
Minnesota, that's
Kill
you
myself.
going from Chris Paul to Anthony Edwards, it's a lot to smile about. But yeah, I kind of going back to what Daniel said, that Paul George trade is really interesting to me because initially KD wanted to play with Kawhi before he went to Kyrie in Brooklyn, and Kawhi was like, "Nah, give me Paul George." And y'all was doing Kobe tributes in the bubble, shooting 7 and 8 of 24.
he hit the side of the backboard.
One said 7-24, 24-7 because Kobe.
Pandemic P. That would be the
Pandemic
greatest
P, way
slander,
off
bro.
P.
That has to be some of the greatest slander.
PG
Pandemic P.
13%.
Because that's really a once in a decade type slander, bro.
And they were like, they
Shit's
should
amazing.
start calling Oladipo rated R because he's showing like more crazy stuff than PG-13.
Yeah. And I think the thing is too is that if you look back at that whole like that when Paul George was on the Clippers, bro, they only made the Western Conference Finals one time, and I was like once, yeah,
And that was
then
without
every other
Kawhi,
time
by
they're
the
just
way.
Yeah.
they're just choked.
They didn't choke though. Like, how you supposed to beat that Suns
No,
No.
Three
team?
Suns-
bows down to the Paul God.
The real Paul God.
Bro, like I don't know how you're gonna like expect the Clippers to beat that Suns team when they don't have their second best guy. I mean, what Paul George was
Yeah, no,
doing in
I'm
that
not like
role
I'm
was
not
honestly
talking about
incredible.
like specifically just that, but I'm just talking about like within Paul George in general.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I feel
I
underrated
think
like,
CP3
like,
dropped 40 on them
crazy.
in Game 6, and then Patrick Beverly just shoves him to the ground because he was mad.
yeah.
I got
To
a
be
video.
fair, it was just Paul George on that team. Like they weren't doing anything.
We got a video coming about Patrick Beverly a bit later. I'm not gonna say too much, but I don't ever want to see league personnel talking to Patrick Beverly again if them allegations true. I'm gonna leave it at that.
But one last thing about the Paul George trade. Do you know how bad a trade has to be for it to still be aging poorly like almost a decade later? Like it's been 7 years since that trade.
It sounded so
And
good
they're
at the
still,
time
like-
too, bro.
It was.
All of a sudden OKC's got like still got like 5 protected picks.
This
They
goes
own
until
like half the future.
2031.
They got like the Rockets pick somehow still. They got like Nets picks too. It's insane.
I
Hear
think
me out though.
And
I feel like
that was back when like first round picks mattered too.
yeah.
And they were just handing them like stop answering Sam Presti's calls. Like delete
you
his
gotta
number
put a
off your
cap
phone.
on first round picks. I'm not gonna hold you because how is there this second apron thing, but you let the Thunder get like protect their first round picks till 2031, and Silver just like, oh,
And then that
see
keeps
it.
them
Like,
under the
come
apron
on, bro.
too. That keeps them under the apron because if they get young talent, especially because the Clippers have the number 8 or like they have like a 3% chance
They have
to
a
get the number
top
1.
10.
Yeah,
That's
but, like,
very
still,
true.
Like, what can you do about it? So I do agree with Joachim on that.
Like technically, they
Right.
can just like keep recycling young talent, and then like
They
never
gonna
have to
get
pay.
They gonna get Darren Peterson or Cameron Boozer on like a 4-year 12 mil deal. Then it's gonna be like, oh no, J-Dub in the playoffs. Darren Peterson goes for 47 on the Spurs, and you just like,
Nikola Topic with 22 assists. Fair.
like I'm sorry if like the Warriors weren't this bad. Like we only had KD for 3 years. At least our team was entertaining, bro. At least our
To who?
it's
To
the
who?
Who?
To who?
no
To
if,
who?
To
to
y'all?
me.
To you?
Watch
Like to you.
look at this Thunder team. Do they? I feel like such a casual saying this, but I was talking with the folks about it. The reason I feel like sometimes watching SGA I get annoyed is because there's nothing of his game that's like translatable to the average fan playing basketball. Like, how am I realistically going to use like bump? Like, it was a guy playing like that. I was hooping against him yesterday, and he kept doing a push off, and I was like, bro, this is so annoying. And then eventually I just stopped going for it and it was bricking. But it's like, bro, unless you get mismatches, you can't use SGA's game. You can't use it. I can't go to the line in the street game. It's just gonna be ball up top. So it's just looking at the Thunder team like they're a great team, but it is just like I feel like this is just Adam Silver saying we're
They
sorry
don't have
for
J-Dub either, by the way.
They don't have J-Dub. They're number 1 in like most defensive categories, even though like if you look
16
at that
and 1.
defensive tape, it is some clear fouls in that. It's just something so unenjoyable about that Thunder team to me. As great as they are, I have no reason to hate them. And it's not even me like, oh, they could beat the Warriors record. Records are meant to be broken. I generally don't care about that. But it's just something so unsatisfying about them. It's not like the Spurs where it's ball movement. It'll be like the most empty 30-0 run you'll ever see. It'll just be kind of like, oh, okay.
Local man finds out how it feels.
But I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like their team.
J-Dub rim runs to 40. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get geeked. I'm sorry.
What was that, game 5 or game 6? He was cooking.
Yeah, it was
He
game
was
five.
hitting,
Game
like,
5,
hella,
I think.
He was hitting hella fadeaways.
Dude, he was. Yeah, he was good.
I saw him rim run to 34. I'm sorry, bro.
But you know what I think part of it is? I think it's the fact that they like scraped the finals. I think most people can agree if Hallie stayed healthy, they weren't winning the finals. So I feel
100%.
like even Shea was like, oh, I wasn't satisfied with how we won the chip. I think
Yeah.
most people can agree if Hallie stayed healthy, they wouldn't be in this position right now.
One would have been
I
man.
feel like just the Pacers would have been a better team right now.
Bro,
like,
he was
if
he
you
was
look at them
talking
now,
shit
not
to
Miles
that
Turner
crowd, bro,
anymore.
after that
But,
first
like,
time out.
them losing
I
that.
saw
like, such a
Hallie. I saw
big
Hallie
time
saying this B word A word N word can't guard me. I said that's in you.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Bro, he was 3 for 4
we would have
from
got
3.
something devious.
Like that, he
I
was going
really
for like
think it would.
40 plus.
I think he would have had like
we
22.
was getting something
I
devious,
think they was
bro.
about to walk him. I
And they
think
still
was about to
barely
walk.
lost. Like they still
I
went
think
band
they
for
was-
band with the Thunder.
I think
TJ
they was about to.
McConnell.
I think they was about to walk the Thunder if Tyrese was healthy.
Like it was gonna be nasty.
Wait,
Yeah.
that being said, before we go to the next topic, I seen something on Twitter that said this Thunder team would beat the Prime Warriors.
With or without
Let's shut
KD.
all that out. With KD. Let's shut all that down right now. The Prime KD would just do to Lou Dort alone. Let's shut all that down,
He
bro.
pulling from.
Hey,
They be letting
let's
Lou
just shut
Dort
that all
foul
down.
people so much on defense. I don't get
I
that.
Lou
They
Dort.
they let Lou Dort.
I
like
hate Lou Dort.
I'm not. This is Adam Silver like being very excited that a small market team is finally dominating. He's just letting them do anything. Lou Dort be like,
Bro.
yeah, I'm a push off you and then cock my head back. Lou Dort not a good defender. He just a linebacker at 6'4".
You're
I-
right, he
That's
is,
not even
but
a
bro,
bad take either. That's like
I don't
that's
like
literally him,
like
bro.
I don't think
That's like-
he's
Lou-
not good.
He's not like
good
a Drew
defender.
He's not a
Holiday.
good player
If-
either, bro. I don't think he's a good player like that.
No, like
He's not good.
He
No.
like Caruso's a better defender because if you
Yeah.
need to be overly physical to, like, yes, your physicality is a part of defense, but if you need to be overly physical to even have a defensive impact, I don't think you're a good defender. I don't think you naturally have good defensive instincts. You just know the refs aren't gonna call it, and I'm gonna big body these 6'2" guys I'm on, and you know it's gonna be whatever. But no, the stuff that like KD, I mean, I would say KD pre-Achilles, but then again, like Durant really hasn't had a fall off at all in his career.
No,
But,
he
like,
hasn't. But that's still a different. That's still a
The
different KD.
speed is different.
He is Lou Dort.
Who gonna be on Steph? Shea?
No, I won't say Shea gonna get his, but as we just
But they
said,
just gonna
this
put Klay
same
on
Thunder
Shea.
team, this same Thunder. That's my other thing. That what was that like? Basically, all defensive Klay at that point. You're gonna get
All
scary. Jokic
think
deserved
every-
that next year chip, because boy,
Yeah, no, like
He
that
deserved that
series
for
was
putting up
bad.
with MPJ for 7 years.
If I spend 3,000 on a meal, I'm not tipping 600.
If your girl been with other NBA players, I couldn't do that.
He gonna be like, I hit that first. After I hit a bucket on him, bro, I couldn't do it. Ah.
you know she come over to the crib. I put on a little Andrew Tate. See what the vibes is.
About that. See how she? If I was no, I think the thing that like is unfortunate, like it's the most recent thing he said about like if I was in the 8th grade, I'd beat the whole WNBA. Like you should never say that. Why are we comparing ourselves to WNBA? It's sexist.
You ain't have to
but,
say it out loud, boy.
But,
Hey,
but
hey.
if you see 14-year-old Jalen Duren high school footage,
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't saying anything wrong now.
Bro, speaking
It's-
of
it's-
Jalen Duren, bro, I feel like he's thinking. Well, I remember when like I was thinking about my MIP picks, and I was like, should I put him? Should I not put him? And I'm like, you know what? Nah. And boy, was I wrong because he's been hooping.
This
Maybe should.
MIP race is so deep because
Yeah.
you got so many guys. 2 of them are on the Detroit Pistons, Jenkins and Duren. I think Samajai said it last week. You couldn't tell me who Darren Jenkins was before that Washington Wizards game. And now he's averaging 18 points per game. Staying on Detroit basketball a little bit, though. 13
wait,
and
hold
2,
up.
11.
Dennis Jenkins is on a 2-way, by the way. Like, that's
Let's
insane.
see.
Yeah, Dennis Jenkins, not Darren, excuse me. But, like, staying on the Pistons, though. Detroit, you got the Cade Cunningham leak, which I feel like Samajai been saying since 20. I remember Samajai posting Cade Cunningham on his story before him and before
he was pushing that during the like 26 game losing streak.
I remember.
Bro, I can show you how long I've been on this.
I gotta give Samajai credit because before him and I was really friends like that, we just followed each other. I'm like, why is he posting about Cade? I'm not gonna lie,
I've been here for a
he's-
long ass time.
he's been there. But Cade is taking that leap during MIP. My question for y'all is the Pistons are number 1 in the East. They 13 and 2. Obviously, you got Ron Holland, you've got Sir Thompson, you got Karis LeVert, Tobias Harris, Duncan Robinson, Duren, Stewart, Cade, Jenkins, right? You got pieces. You got Ivy as well. My question for y'all is: there is this rumor going around that the Pistons had interest in Anthony Davis. I don't think that's true. Number one, I don't know why. I don't think that's true. That's dumb. But number two, what is the move y'all feel the Pistons could possibly make to be a chip contender this year in the East? Because I do think they can win the East, but like you going against the Thunder or the Nuggets, bro. I'm sorry.
Who do you think they would need, or like what position do they need necessarily?
Derek White.
He just
They need
want
a point
Jaden
guard?
Ivey as a Celtic. You know what
Yeah,
my
yeah.
unpopular opinion is? They don't need to do anything. Like,
I was
just
thinking
keep
that too.
this
I don't
team
think they need to do
exactly
anything.
how it is. Like, they're still young. Cade is in,
Yeah.
like 23. Duran's like 22. Asar's like 22 as well. Like, this team is still really young, and they're already, like, overachieving. Just keep the team exactly how it is. Let them grow. Cade's going to be, if he isn't already, a top 5 player in the league. He's going to be the best player on a championship team eventually. So just keep it how it is. Keep drafting that bench. Jalen Duran is already averaging, what was it, like 21 or 20 and 12 in his like
Yeah.
4th year. Just let him keep developing. Like, just keep this team exactly how it is. Don't trade any of the young players. Just keep them.
The only guy I'd maybe try to move is Ivy, simply because the backup guard position for Detroit might need to be a little bit better, but you could also just draft guards. But I honestly do agree. I think we see teams like for far too long, they want it now. And, going back to the Thunder, this is what, unfortunately Sam Presti Talibanism has done really well, is he stayed patient with those guys and let them develop. I mean, Shea was on a 22-58 team.
Let the record show.
When was his date?
What does that date say?
March
And
8th,
this was even before that.
2023. Wow. This is before
And
I
this was
knew
even
you.
before.
He put out the
Been on
archives
this
for that one.
wave. Been on this wave.
I just think they need another backup point guard, but just let everybody develop.
No. They need a backup point guard badly. People talk about the K game, 46 shots. There is no backup point guard whatsoever. Like, zero.
Yeah, you
Low-key,
need a
could they
backup.
convince
What are
Ivy to
some
just
solid
like run the
backup point
bench?
guards they can get?
Do you think he
I
would
feel
do
I
that?
really feel like they should.
Yeah, I don't know. Ivy's
Like him personally, though, do you think he would be down for that, or he'd be like, trade me?
I mean,
I
where you
think
want to
they
go?
should.
Because Ivy
He
got
really ain't
game.
got no
Yeah,
value.
Ivy got no pull. It's either
Yeah,
come
like-
off the bench or don't play at all.
And just draft a guard, honestly. Low key, hear me out. Ivy for Keontae George.
Chad's not doing that.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking. That's not gonna happen. It's a little bit early, but who is in y'all MIP
A lot of Josh
conversation?
Giddey talk.
I feel like the top 6 guys, I think we can all agree on this: Josh Giddey, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duran, Dennis Jenkins, Ryan Rollins, Alexander Walker, Keontae George. I feel like those are like the top 7
Those
guys.
are pretty. Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
Out of all those guys, who is it? It's way too early to call, but out of all these guys, who is it? I have my answer.
Ryan Rollins is literally
Thank
what the
you.
MIP award means.
Thank you. Yeah, it's right. It should
Yeah,
be
mine's
Ryan
is
Rollins.
Rollins or Walker.
I feel like depending on how
Canadian
long Trey's
bias.
up.
Canadian bias, 25 points per game bias. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he's been playing pretty nice.
Canadian bias.
It's
It's
so
Ryan
crazy that
Rollins.
the Wolves had Baby Shea just corner sitting.
Bro,
The Wolves had
they were
Baby Shea
playing
corner.
Dante DiVincenzo over him. Like, bro, you got
The
his
Wolf-
cousin, bro. They got the
the
same
Wolves had
genetics.
It
Baby
was
Shea.
dead using him for like a PR thing. Just
Yes.
Just like,
hey
oh
guys,
yeah, hey, did you
They
know
blame the
that's his
Thunder.
cousin? I don't know
They
if he
had
mentioned
Baby.
it.
I'm like,
That's his cousin.
they had Baby Shea corner sitting, and the moment he gets the ball, he's averaging 20 on the season. Minnesota, low key, what happened?
Yeah, but I think it is clearly Rollins though. That's what the award is for. It's not
Yeah,
for
to go
number
from,
2
like,
picks who like make a jump that we
Yeah,
all
like,
expected.
Do good.
Take
It's
that
not
jump
for guys
right.
making 100 million. It's for undrafted guys like Ryan Rollins to like make a name for
He was
themselves.
just.
going from 4 points to 18, 19, bro. That's
I
literally
saw
what they
it.
were.
I saw what he did against the Warriors. I was like, yeah, that's MIP. That game was so hard to watch.
Love to see it.
Did you even watch that game?
No, I'm watching NBA
No,
basketball.
we just looked at the box score after.
He was on a real app talking
Bro,
about.
is crazy. Bro, I love the real app, bro.
I was on the real
app.
app
He-
to get
he
my
was on-
karma.
150 games. Yeah, but no, I mean, the MIP race is so stacked this year, but it just, based off definition, it's Alexander Walker or Ryan Rollins, period. But
Yeah,
that's just so
yeah.
funny to me. Minnesota had Baby Shea just corner sitting.
I
That's
think that was
gotta
the
be.
issue too. I feel like he showed a lot during that like the Lakers series, like he showed a lot of like what
Yeah,
his
Walker
ability
was
can do
lucky
if
hooping.
he was like a number one or number two option. Because he's not a number one option in Atlanta, right? Or is
No,
he?
it's Jalen
Oh no, it's
Johnson.
Jalen Johnson.
And
Why
then
is
a
he in the
Kongwu.
conversation?
You know,
No,
I was
I
gonna
said
put
him.
him for six man. Like he
Oh,
was in
okay.
my 6-man combos.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
6 man being Karis LeVert. I kind of don't agree with that no more. But
Mm-hmm.
Shout out
Detroit
my
is
Go
taking
Vert.
Detroit is taking the leap I thought it would, just not because of Karis LeVert.
I mean, yeah, the Raptors at second. I think that's like wow, that's like actually shocking. Weren't they like what 9-1 in their last like
Oh, they're
10
in
games?
Arlington.
10-1 actually.
That is a
10 and
great
one.
transition, actually.
I
All right,
told you, I'm
guys.
Royce is
good at
actually
these
good this
transitions.
year.
I'm
This
good
is
at
what
these
Royce
transitions,
wanted.
bro.
This is what Royce wanted.
Your
The
Toronto
Raptors.
Raptors are number 2 in the East as of recording this podcast. After starting the year 1-4 as well, by the way.
Why did his journalism voice just turn on so much? Continue, but like he really hopped
I had
on.
to- I had to bring
Let me
up-
let you hop it back, Royce. Let me
I had
let
to
you
bring
hop.
up the corporate voice for this. This is serious
All right.
business. This is a real business. But anyways, Darko Rajakovic, no matter what seed the Raptors end, he's going to be in the Coach of the Year combos no matter what. This guy came in and absolutely changed the culture for the Raptors. Like, the Raptors culture was a joke before he came. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was last year, and like Scotty was getting fouled and they weren't calling the fouls or whatever, and he was like, Scotty
Oh,
Barnes
against
is
the
the
Lakers?
franchise player.
Yeah.
And he goes so hard for his players, which is, I think, what the Raptors were missing. Like, they literally needed like an actual leader. But yeah, anyways, Scotty Barnes is finally being that guy that people thought he was going to be when he got drafted. Elite defensively. He's got his shot back. 27-5. Like, how many players are giving you 27-5? Brandon Ingram is having the best season of his career. Let me tell you this. Brandon Ingram and great defense in the same sentence. If you told me he was doing that in 2020, I wouldn't believe you. Also, RJ Barrett, probably one of the best like off secondary players in the NBA right now. He's doing exactly what he needed to do. The post that I made about the Raptors that they didn't have a legit number one, that's actually a good thing, it turns out. If Scotty's not getting the ball, it allows him to facilitate more. BI's attacking the rim, getting to his spots easily. RJ Barrett, a great off-ball player. Sandro Mamukelashvili. The Raptors finally have a big who can literally like come off the bench and do everything. You know how long Raptors fans have been waiting for that? It's literally Chris Boucher. That's it. After Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka left, the Raptors had no bigs. Like a big that can stretch the floor for this Raptors team is so important, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're top. Like literally everyone on this team can shoot, everyone can score, everyone can defend. I'm having a great time. I can the Raptors all I want.
Bro's a proud Canadian.
We also
I'm
do
always a
got.
proud Canadian. I was a proud Canadian when we were like 13th seed as well, bro.
We also
No,
do
but
got to
I
talk
think
about
just-
Emmanuel quickly 16 points per game
Bro,
now.
he's back,
Yeah,
Hasn't
he's
Jamal
yeah.
Sheed been hooping as well?
bro.
Yeah.
Jamal Shed. I
I
love
feel
that
like
guy, bro. I can't even put into words how important he is to this team. Bro, he's
Yeah.
6 foot. He's 6 foot and he locks down perimeter defenders and he shoots 60% at the rim. At 6 foot, he does that.
He hooping like me.
6 foot?
He's pooping like I'm
This
supposed
is
to
6 foot,
poop,
bro.
He said 6 foot?
I'm talking about the
I just
What
gotta
do you
tie him
What do you
tightly.
do, the outro or what?
do what?
The outro.
Said you
Yeah, I'll
gotta
do
leave.
it after. If you got to dip, you can dip, Daniel. But we are gonna say goodbye to Dan. This is gonna be in the video. We are gonna all wave bye to Daniel Robles. Actually,
The VAR system
this is
out.
such a random question before we wrap up, and we will talk about college hoops.
Can we wrap up? I have to.
College hoops. Samajai, go.
Take it away.
Same thing as last time, man. Well, Darren Peterson was injured versus Duke this week. I do think Kansas got slaughtered because of it. But even then, Cam Boozer looking like it depends how long Darren Peterson out. I think he only was out a week, but he low-key got like that 2 spot on lock right now. That's not to say AJ DeMoss has been bad. He's been doing good. He had a good game versus like number 2 UConn, and they only lost by like a bucket. Real good game. He had a blowout win against like the ranked Wisconsin yesterday. He low-key shot the ball bad, but still a good performance. overall, college hoop's been real well. You know, the teams that are supposed to be hooping, like Houston, they got these two freshman guards. No, no, not freshman guards. One of them is a guard, one of them is a big. They've been hooping, looking like they could be like a contender this year. Overall, man, that needs to get on college hoops, bro. Also, Koa Peak
It
top four.
am I like glazing if I say like low key Jaden Bradley could be like a nice little second round pick? He hooping on Arizona right now.
No, it's also funny. Jaden Bradley's supposed to come out so long ago.
I know.
Jaden Bradley's been on like four different teams. That's shit.
Hold on. Speaking of somebody that's supposed to come out long ago, why Caleb Love dropped 30 on the Warriors last night?
Low-key, I might start switch it up.
What do you mean you gonna
Was
start
he
switching?
Caleb Love Haley?
Everyone was hate watching that dude, bro.
Why Caleb Love dropped 30 on my
No, I
beautiful
was a
franchise?
fan of him at UNC, and then he just stayed in college for way too long. He would have been a first-round pick if he just
He
left.
really did. Like, no, bro. I remember watching the game. The UNC Duke game. He was hooping. He was hooping that entire like tournament run. Why the did he stay?
Like, just go to
That
the
was
league.
like his that was his biggest chance to go first round, maybe like
Yeah.
mid-20s, even sneak into the lottery probably. I have no idea why he stayed that long.
You're dripping bread. You're dropping bread, Royce.
What?
You're
I didn't even say
dropping
anything
bread.
bad. I'm just stating fact. He's still my goat. Though.
I don't think he don't know the
Wait,
context.
you
of
got the
what
video? This genuinely is like one of the fun.
Wait.
I'm gonna shut up. It's either the Joe Freshest or the protection.
You dropping bread, baby.
Oh wow.
You dripping money
Wow.
over here.
Well,
The most intentional ever, bro.
That's what I say every time somebody.
baby.
That's what I say every time somebody's stretching out. You dropping bread, baby. You dropping bread.
Bro, you know that picked out them specific jeans for that too.
Bro, and he was like going on one side too.
You dropping bread,
Bread?
baby.
You dropping bread.
Please end the episode. I
Bro,
have
okay.
to.
With that being said, though, guys, that is going to do it for us today. Season 2, Episode 4 of Boxing. We finally getting back on the YouTube. At some point, all the episodes will also be out on the Spotify. Again, thank you so much for the support on the channel. We doing great on the channel. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Remember to watch the pod episodes as well. Again, as always, I'm Joachim Powell with roischand and Samajai Henry. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you all in the next one.